In more workflow improvements, I've started to use GitHub Issues, started today, using GitHub Issues to post where I kind of have my task plans as opposed to either A, putting them in a file within a repository, or B, just having it live inside like the agent's contacts. And I like it because it is a central place that any other agents can then access. I know that there are tools that do this, but since I'm still kind of going through what the workflows are manually, I want to have a bit more insight into what's going on instead of like offloading all of this. But this is something that could technically just be like, oh, create the plan, do it, and then have the agents actually execute. And how it works in practice is, so I'll host the plan here. I have two prompts/commands in OpenCode that just help me with the workflow. So I'll have a feature, and then I have this create plan instead of using their plan mode, just because I like things to be in a particular format. And for me, instead of just a list of checkboxes, it's just helpful for me to think about them in chunk phases, because then I'll execute to the agent in chunk phases, even if there are multiple steps. And so I'll give the agent some raw notes, iterate on the plan, which I'll then put into GitHub Issues as I iterate on the plan, and then dole it out to the execution agents, basically phase by phase, review the inputs, iterate on the plan until the whole thing is done. And for the creating the instruction, I even have like a command for that as well. So ultimately the whole thing might be automatable, but so far this has been part of the fun. And for Pailkit, I am adding transcription. So working through the plan. This is all public. So if you want to see Lola move through this issue, you can definitely check out the link. But super curious, if you have, like, what are your planning doing workflows? Do you want to see more about this planning doing workflow? Or like see what it looks like in action? Happy to record a video if so. Thanks for tuning in.